Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of January. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this doesn't sound like your story, check your moon sign, your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. For this reading, I will be using a combination of tarot cards and Lenormand fortune-telling cards, along with some oracle cards. Let us begin. We're going to begin here. And these are overall energies here, and it is the tree. The tree speaks to the health of something, okay? In this case, from what I see here, you're looking at the details of the health of a relationship with the heart. It could be the relationship has not been doing well. It could be that something has been growing over time. It could be that you're looking at or trying to find the root of the problem. There will also be, with the bells, an announcement coming in. Okay? You don't have this information yet, but there will be an announcement, a message having to do with this relationship that will be coming in. Now, the tree can also speak to a longing, a wishfulness. Okay, because it's coming with the card on it is the Seven of Hearts, which would be the Seven of Cups. So there can be some confusion, some wishing, some longing surrounding the tree, the health of the relationship. You could be confused. You could be have options. You may not know which to choose. Okay. It can be with the clock sitting next to that there's procrastination also. Okay, so let's go to the central issue. It is family. Okay. Four of Shields speaks to family gatherings. It's coming with this Tower card, which is a building. It could be with the Tower. It can speak to institutions. It can also speak to loneliness, which is what I think it is. I think it's loneliness. I think it's fearful, which is why you're in a position here with this tree of looking at the details of the relationship or the health of the relationship. So for me, this is going to represent loneliness, feeling powerless, perhaps, feeling fearful. You could be with somebody who can be very cold and very rigid. Now, I don't typically read my fortune-telling cards in the reverse, but sometimes if it's given to me and I feel it belongs that way, I leave it that way, and that is exactly what happened here, because it was a clarifying card, and because of what I already had seen before, I knew it belonged that way. And so this is typically in the upright, it would be shedding light or a guiding light, the beacon, but it's in reverse. So it's like you may feel lonely, you may feel trapped, you may feel no way out, like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, that you don't have a direction, that you're unable to see. Now, if we look here beneath, we have the Nine of Swords with the bear and the skull. So the Nine of Swords in this deck speaks to a sense or a feeling of everything being against you, of being attacked. Okay, there's a lot of anxiety. Now it comes with the bear, and the bear is typically someone very strong, very courageous, and they can take a lot, but eventually they'll buckle under, okay, when this energy of the Nine of Swords becomes too much for them. It's coming with the skull. There's a broken trust. There's a lot of confusion and anxiety, which we saw on, where did I see that? Here, on the tree. There are burdens. It could be skeletons of the past. Maybe it's memories of the past that you get attacked by or feel attacked by, that you can't release. And you know, eventually you buckle under these fears or surrender to them, you know. The Ten of Love in the reverse with the crossing and the man. Now this is a general reading, so you know, this is just someone who is weighing things up, having to do with feeling like something is unbalanced in the home, feeling unhappy. The crossing brings in inevitable trials that we must go through, and it can feel beyond your ability to overcome. And this is why we have the Tower here and we have the bear here. Although you are strong, eventually you might get to that place where it feels like you cannot overcome this and you're just going to buckle under. The crossing brings in fateful crisis of transition where we must face our fears. The crossing it's like a bridge by which to pass over into another state or terrain. To cross it, it's required to face your fears. It is a card of burdens and tests, trials, fated events, profound revelations. Lessons to assimilate. The inevitable. The clock can be that one has been procrastinating, and I can tie it in here with the crossing now, that something you've been procrastinating upon, you will come to have to face this. Right now you're avoiding it because the Grail Knight is in the reverse, which is again also procrastinating, not like turning away from the red flags, but you will have to face this. The sign of Aries. Okay, so you are looking at this Two of Wisdom. Now, the Two of Wisdom is it's somebody double dealing. Okay, it can be a lot of worry, or you're worried about this. It could be something that, or calling somebody to account for something they've done. It's and with the Emperor, it's like having or wondering or thinking, how could I restore order to this situation? The situation of the Two of Wisdom, which is double dealing or having to explain something or being brought to account, or something is being brought and put before you, connected to the crossing. Something you have feared and dreaded. Something you've been avoiding. And so here we have the Lord of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Fish. There's some type of discussion or negotiation. I'm tripping over that one. Negotiation taking place. Some kind of truth, a conversation that is either taking place or that will soon be taking place. There could be some truth that comes out. This is about getting an explanation, calling somebody to account. This could be the same thing. There could be somebody maybe not wanting to fight, but giving somebody a warning, you see, because here he's pointing his finger, his sword is turned in, so he doesn't want to fight. So this is like here maybe a calm conversation that could possibly escalate with that Ace of Swords there. But this is also a warning where you have the priest, get this right, where you have the priest who's pointing his finger. So we got, there could be accusations being made here. Now, with the Fish on this, it could be like a sinking feeling, but the Fish can also speak to the flow of whatever's happening in the reading, or like where it lands. So the flow of the conversation in this case, where it is heading, it could speak to that escalation. Or you're trying to avoid something from escalating because the Grail Knight is in the reverse. The Lady of Love is in the reverse, indicating that she is unhappy about something. She's looking at the snake. So the snake, well, the snake sorry, I hit the mic. The snake rewrites things, changes things, or bends the rules, or is willing to bend the rules. Maybe somebody has changed the rules here, and maybe that's what this conversation is about, and she's not happy with it. The snake, both of these cards speak to upset. There's upset in the air in this relationship, and it seems to be with the drums because of an announcement, or this could be a repeating pattern in this relationship. With regards to the relationship, we have the Ten of Wisdom here. Possibly you have a family with this person. But on it we have the Book. the book and the 10 of diamonds, which would equal this card. I feel like it's facing the binding. So something was closed, or closed information you didn't have here with this book. There was something you don't or didn't know about. It can, there's going to be, because it's coming with the coffin, these cards came out together. It's coming with the coffin. And then we have another book on the other side. So it's like sandwiched in the book. Something that was in the past, you're going to learn about something that was perhaps hidden from you, or it's something that was closed off in the past that's going to resurface. The book will get opened again. And it could take you by surprise, or it could, you could get burned, or that feeling of being burned or betrayed by whatever this is you learn or that comes out, because you have the comet on whatever this information is that you will be learning. See, from out of this book, because the comet is on the side of the open part of the book. Okay, so from out of the book comes the comet. Something shocking. Something that may take you by surprise here. And we have the snake in this group of cards also. This is, the snake knows what it wants. And when it strikes, it is unexpected, like the comet. So whoever that snake is, it's representing this other person. So when it strikes, it's unexpected and it's treacherous. So, but knowing this in advance prepares you. And this could be why I see that you may have an instinctive feeling, okay, with the creature's paw. And maybe you have been trying to avoid this feeling with the Grail Knight reversed. The creature's paw speaks to instinct. If you feel something in your gut, you need to follow up on it. Don't discard it, because this is your internal warning system telling you to be careful with the praying mantis. Pay special attention to your surroundings. Do not discard it. Do not turn a blind eye to it. Now, overall advice. A time for healing is what you've got. And now we'll read from the book for this. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past, and this is what you would like to do, put it in the past, and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and this situation feels healed, which I don't think it is. This is not the time to put paper over cracks, or to simply pretend that everything is okay, which is what the Grail Knight was doing in reverse. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. That is what I have for you. I hope that this message has been helpful. I would like to thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. And wish you all the best in 2021. Many blessings to you.